MARCH and the pass spelled as PASS. Match pass. The answer is option C. Question 71. Do you mind dash another hour or two? Options: A, to wait, B, to have waited, C, waited, and D, waiting. The answer to this is waiting, because it indicates continuous. Do you mind waiting? So to wait is not appropriate in the context. To have waited is indicating another tense entirely. Wait is ungrammatical in the context. So the answer is option D, which is, do you mind waiting another hour or two? That means the person had been waiting before, and you are encouraging the person or asking if the person could wait for some more hours. Question 72. The continuous rain has really dashed the soil. Option A, melted up, B, mopped up, C, saturated, and D, saturated. The answer is saturated, because it has to do with mopping, or it has to do with wetting the ground. Question 73. Please describe the boy as being dash and. A, on by, B, up to, C, over at, and D, out of. The appropriate expression in this context should be out of and. That is, the boy is no more controllable. Option D. Question 74. It is very easy for the two political parties to form a dash government. Option A, cooperative, B, colonial, C, collusion, and D, coalition. Collusion has to do with accidental eating or coming together that could cause a fusion. And then the other one, cooperative and colonial, are not even related to what the context is trying to describe. So the answer is option D, which is coalition. Question 75. All farmers were encouraged dash carry out fumigation on their farms. Options: to, be, in, and with. The appropriate expression is to, because it is actually talking about an action that they want them to carry out. So encouraged to carry out fumigation on their farm. So to is the appropriate preposition that should be attached to encourage. So option A is the answer. Question 77. Yours is to command, dash is to obey. Yours in that context indicates possession. So the other pronoun should also indicate possession. Now to the options. A, their. This is not in possessive form. Option B, theirs. C, theirs with apostrophe. D, theirs. This is option C and D are ungrammatical, because there itself indicates plural, and so does not need to add s to make it plural. So the answer is option B, which is theirs. The THEIRS without apostrophe. Option B. Question 78. Local governments are authorized to pass dash. A, buys laws, B, bylaw, C, bylaws, and D, buys laws. The appropriate way of putting it is bylaws. The law will carry the plural marker S, and so we have option C as the final answer. Question 79. It is a conversation between Umaru and Aliyu. Umaru: I have never visited the dentist. Aliyu: dash. So Aliyu's response is what we want to look out for among the options. A, neither have I. B, I also never. C, neither myself. And D, I myself haven't. The answer is neither have I, which indicates that the two of them haven't been to the dentist before. Question 80. Usman would have won the race dash. Option A, if he can run faster. B, although he ran faster. C, or only if he would run fast. D, if he had run faster. Now the sentence is talking about Usman, who didn't win a race. He ran a race but did not win. Now the expression is trying to say he would have won the race if he had run faster. That means he didn't run faster and he did not win the race. So the answer is option D. Question 81. My father told me to take the money from dash it. Option A, ever who offers. B, whoever offers. C, whomever offers. D, whosoever offer. The answer is option B, which is whoever offers. Question 82. Our teacher defined dash as the killing of one's mother. Option A, patriarch. Patriarch has to do with the male gender. Option B, matricide. Option C, matriarch. Option D, patricide. The answer is matricide, which has to do with the killing of one's mother. Question 83. If you are confused, dash anything. Phone my office. The appropriate preposition that should come after confused is about. So if you are confused about anything, phone my office. Option A. Question 84. We have a family mutiny. Dash our hands. Option A, from. B, of. C, on. And D, for. The appropriate expression is on. So family mutiny on our hands. Option C. Question 85. We should try to help dash. A, the less fortunate. B, this less fortunate. C, the less fortunate. And D, less fortunate. The answer is option A, which is the less fortunate. UTM use of English questions. We are making use of paper type purple. Instruction. In each of questions 66 to 85, choose the option that best completes the gap. Question 66. He was both a writer and politician, but he was better dash a singer. Option A, as if. B, like. C, as. And D, to be. The appropriate idiom to put into that gap is as, and that will make it, but it was better as a singer. Option C. Question 67. Vacancies in a company will be notified by dash. A, bulletin. B, publication. C, publicity. And D, advertisement. The appropriate word to insert into that sentence is advertisement. Question 68. The driver was short of petrol, so he dashed down the hills with his engine switched off. The appropriate answer is coasted, which means making a movement down the hill. So that is option B. Question 69. He started his career as a dash teacher, and this has to do with spellings. Auxiliary has just one L, and it has a U in between A and U and X. So the appropriate spelling is AUXILIARY. Option A. Question 70. Is many years of success in legal practice dash didn't come without challenge. Option A, indeed. B, but. C, in spite of it all. And D, however. The appropriate expression to be put in this context is however. So we will have is many years of success in legal school, however, didn't come without challenge. Question 71. We should be careful how dash behave in public. Shouldn't dash. Option A, 1 and 1/1. B, E/E. C, E/1. And D, 1/E. So this means we are looking for two answers, two words to fill in the gaps. So the first one, which is 1 and 1, is the most appropriate. So we are going to have one should be careful how one behaves in public. Shouldn't one The answer is option A.